Hello, today I'm going to show you how to access and use Hoopla, which is one of our ebook and e-audiobook resources here at the North Shore Library. Not only does Hoopla offer ebooks and e-audiobooks, Hoopla offers hundreds of thousands of music albums, television shows, and movies. So it's a really great resource that you can access for free through the North Shore Library. There are a couple of different ways to access Hoopla. You can access Hoopla on a web browser from the North Shore Library's website, and I'll show you how to do that. You can also access Hoopla on your devices through the Hoopla app. So any device that has an app store, so an Android smartphone, an iPhone, as well as e-readers that offer access to an app store, such as the Kindle Fire, an iPad. You can access the Hoopla app and access all of its resources through there. So a couple advantages of Hoopla that I want to talk through before we begin. So on Hoopla, any title that you see is immediately available for checkout. There are never waits with Hoopla. You can grab that title right away. The one disadvantage of Hoopla is that you are limited to 4 checkouts over the course of a month. So those are the major advantages and disadvantages of Hoopla. So let's start by accessing Hoopla through our website so you can take a look at how to use it. So beginning at the North Shore Library's website, you will hover over e-resources, click down here at Hoopla Media, and that will take you to this page, which has a little more information about Hoopla as well as a link. When you click that link, this is what the main Hoopla page will look like. So you can see here already it will start to let you browse, and we'll go through what browsing and searching looks like. But first things first, you will need to sign up. You will need your library card, and if you need help getting access to that or think there's an issue on your library account, reach out to us here at the library. We can help and make sure you get access to this great resource. So to sign up with your account, you are going to fill out this form, click agree, and then the next stage will have you enter your library barcode number that can be found on the back of your library card, as well as your library PIN. Again, if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to us here at the library. Once you've set up your account, you can instead click the login button, and you will just log in with your email and a password. So you won't need to enter your library barcode number every time to log in. So let's talk about how to navigate and check out items on Hoopla. So you can see up at the top, it says browse. If you hover over that, that is going to give you different categories to browse between. So let's say I want to take a look for an ebook. I hit browse ebook. So automatically, it's going to give me some options of things that are popular or new. And from there, you can start filtering to look for what you want. You can type in, you can use the search bar to type in an author's name or title of a book. If you hit see more on one of these categories, it's going to open this up and it'll give you a lot more options. So when we get to these bigger pages like this, you can filter. This is already filtered by format, but you can filter by language, date added, release date, If you only want to look for children's tales, you can click that there. But this is going to pull up lots of options for you. So not only can you search for items or filter through the lists that Hoopla has created, but you can also look by genre. So you'll start by picking the format you want. So under the Browse button, you'll start with whichever format you're interested in. So in this case, I'm going to go audiobooks. From there, you'll look for this little blue button that says genres and collections. From there, you can see their different collections. As well, you can see the different genres. So if, for example, I knew I wanted to read an audiobook biography, I could go ahead, hit biography, and here we go. This is going to pull up audiobook biographies for me. You can do this with other formats as well to find different items in the category you're interested in. And as always, you can always search using this top bar. You can search for different authors, different titles. But this is a nice way to browse by category if there's a category you're particularly interested in. And as I said, you can use this browse button to move between different formats so that you can get to these different genres for the format. So there'll be the collections that are curated by Hoopla. There will be these genres. You can also search for a genre if you're not seeing it there to double check that it's there. This is all to help you find books or ebooks. This is all to help you find ebooks or audiobooks that you are interested in. So now that we've gone through how to navigate, how to get to Hoopla, how to navigate around and get a sense of how to get around Hoopla, now let's take a look at how we check items out and access them. So if I go ahead, so in here, so just for speed's sake, I'm going to say I want to check out this book. So this is what the record of an item on Hoopla is going to look like. So a couple things to note here. So obviously it's going to say the title, the author. It's going to give you a summary. It's going to give you a little more information. For example, it's telling you how long it is. There are a couple neat things you can do within these records. So these author names are links. So you can click on that and you can see everything by that author in Hoopla. The other thing is those genres that it's tagged with are right at the bottom there. So that can really help you, if you say, oh, this is, I really like books of this type. How do I find more? This can be another way to access those genres. And can get you into, can help you find more books that you're interested in. So you'll want to pay attention to those. Those can be really helpful. So once you are ready to borrow, you are going to click that blue borrow button. I'm not logged in, so instead of popping up with the "Are you sure?" It's popping up with this, but it will say "Are you sure?" And then you will say yes, and then you will be able to click in and start reading. So those are the basics of how to get around Hoopla and how to check something out. Ebooks can, in general, audiobooks, ebooks, and comics can be checked out for 3 weeks. Movies for 3 days, and music for 1 week. Now, that's in general. It's not true entirely across the board. Sometimes there are exceptions to that, but that is in general. But Hoopla will let you know. When you go to the main Hoopla page, instead of this login, it will have your items that you've checked out, and it will tell you when they're due. One nice thing about Hoopla is you never have to worry about returning something. It's going to get returned automatically. So you don't have to worry about that. The system will do that for you. As I mentioned at the beginning, you are limited to 4 checkouts a month. But everything that's there, you can check out right away. So as always, if you have any questions, definitely give us a call, send us an email. All of our contact info is here on our website. If you go under contact, that will, we have multiple ways where you can contact us and reach out with questions. We're always happy to answer questions about how to use Hoopla. We hope you enjoy it. It's a fabulous service that gives you lots of access to different materials. Happy reading or listening or watching, and we hope you enjoy.